You alright? Keeping it mellow, are ya? I'm Mr. Swift, and if you don't know, you should do. Look at you. Your resemblance of old moss on a Roman wall. Have you looked in the mirror yet? No, you haven't, because you can't be bothered to get up and look in the mirror, can you? No, because you're a lazy, fat, horrible slob. Getting up now, are ya? No, I didn't think so. Anyway, I remember back in the old days, you know. I used to like to watch Bagpuss. Remember Bagpuss? Stupid, really. Lazy fat cat. Used to lie around, doing nothing, all day, and the kids used to love it. I couldn't understand it myself. But crap programs really is all they was, weren't they? What was them other ones called, you know? Starsky and Hutch, that was it. Remember Starsky and Hutch? They were great, they were. I remember the other two, who were the comical two. Bit like them, like, but up in the hills, like, you know. Dukes of Hazzards, that was it. I remember them, Dukes of Hazzards. They used to, like, roll over the bonnet and get in through the window. I couldn't understand that myself. What was the matter? Was the door locked or something? Anyway, I remember back in the old times, you know, back in the 70s. I remember this time I'll never forget. It was a Christmas, and it was one very special Christmas. A robin redbreast sitting in an olive tree with little sprinkles of snow all over it. The olive tree like, you know, not the bird like. Anyway, all the kids were playing in the street with their new bikes. Skateboards, scooters, bloody roller boots, you know. But me, I didn't have that problem, mate. Cause I got nothing, mate. Got up rather late that morning, you know, cause it was my own fault, like. Went downstairs, went into the living room, started looking around for my presents. My dad said, "What you doing, lad?" I said, "Well, looking for my presents, like." He said, "Well, Santa's been and gone, ain't he? You missed him." And that was that. Anyway, I went in to look in my stocking. Biscuit crumbs and little bits of old crisps. And there was this great big long black hair. Bit lost by that, like. Swiftly moving on, cause I'm swift, you know, swifty like. All the kids are playing in the street, and I'll never forget this little snotty boy, you know. And he was playing with a remote control car. So I says to him, I says, "I'm Swift." He says, "Yeah, so is this bloody car, mate." I says, "No, my name is Swift. Give us a shot of your wheels, like." And then he says to me, he says, "Well, hold on a minute and I'll show you some stuff." So he starts reversing it, like, you know, turning it round and back and forward like. I says, look, I says, give me a go of it, right, and I'll show you how to do a proper Swifty donut, you know. So then he gives me a go, right, and as soon as I got my hands on it, this bloody car came flying past and shattered it to pieces. And an old Cortina it was, you know. So then he starts to cry like, you know. So I say to him, I says, look, don't cry, just be mellow, you know. And then his bloody dad came out, didn't he? Storming down the street like, you know, with a terry towel and house coat on. Pink it was, you know. Started to spout off like. Well, of course, my dad heard the ruckus and he came out, didn't he? And then he says, what do you think you're doing, you tot? Standing there in your terry towel and pinky on. Of course, I left like, and the kid's still crying like, you know. And then my dad turned round to him and he said, look, I can't see what's the problem here. The car done it, I watched it from the window. The bloke said, look, I don't care who done it, he had the bloody remote control, so who's gonna pay for this bloody car? So my dad, being swift like, took his wallet from out the top of the geezer's pocket, took 90 quid out, put 50 in his back pocket, and put 40 back in the wallet, and put the wallet back in the geezer's top pocket like. Said he wanted to hear that more about it, you know. Went back in the house like. Of course then he got a hold of these kids and said, come on, back home like. And steamed off like, you know. With his terry towel and fluttering in the wind like. With little sprinkles of snow, you know. On his terry towel and top like, you know. Dressing gown like, you know. Are you still awake in there, are ya? Seems to me you haven't listened to a bloody word I have said, mate, you know. 'Cause I can feel your eyes going round and round and round, you know. Starting to get a bit tired and wobbly like, you know. A bit of wobble, you know. Anyway, it's time I was going for a patrol right now. So, I think I'll go out there and catch some flu. And I'll see you in 2.